Shri Paramatmane Namaha. Atha Saptamodhyayah. Shri Bhagavanuvacha. Maya Saktamanah Partha. Yogam Yunjanmadashrayah. Asamshayam Samagram Mam. Yatha Jnasyasi Tachrunu. Jnanam Teham Savijnanam. Idam Vakshamya Sheshataha. Yajñātvā neha bhūyonyat jñātavyam avashishyate manushyanam sahasreshu kaschid yatati siddhaye yatatāmapi siddhānam kaschinmāṃ vetti tattvataha bhūmirāpo nalo vāyuh kham mano buddhireva ca ahankāra iti yam me भिन्ना प्रकृतिरष्टधा अपरेयमितस्त्वन्यां प्रकृतिं विद्धि मे परां जीवभूतां महाबाहो ययेदां धार्यते जगत् एतद्योनीनि भूतानि सर्वाणीत्युपधारय अहं कृष्णस्य जगतः प्रभवः प्रलयस्तथा.
Where do your thoughts come from? What is its essential nature? You can't think about it because you are so much fascinated by the topic of the thought, the object of the thought. All thoughts are disturbances of consciousness. You won't accept, I know. And that is the way, attitude of a Vedantic student must be. What Swamiji, what consciousness, what action? Analyze, please, the anatomy of a thought. What is a thought? Thought, I'll tell you. Thought is, thought. Thought is, Swamiji, you know it. Everyone wants it. You see, that won't do that, you are escaping. You say that I am intellectual, all right then, thought. It's not anything unknown. Thought, I don't know. I have never thought. Possibly you never thought that I will ask this question. That's possible. What is a thought? When you analyze, you find a thought can never be without an object. When a No object. Think. Without an object you cannot think. Even though a thought cannot be without an object, objects in the world cannot become my thoughts. Isn't it? For example, at this moment, in your mind, I am sure you are not thinking of a camel. Anyone? No, I was thinking of a camel. If anybody has got it. Cat, rat, cap. You are not thinking of it. But the moment I told you rat, everyone, unanimously, rat thought comes in. Cat, pot, chair, table, your mother, everybody. See that? Everybody is thinking of the mother. It is not only sufficient that thought must have an object, but at the same time, objects, camel to the mother, are there, we know it. But they never became my thoughts, did they? Until I told you, cat, rat, that object is brought into your awareness. Therefore, thought is equal to sheer arithmetic, simple arithmetic. Consciousness plus an object is equal to thought, isn't it? Consciousness of an object is thought. Think. Consciousness of an object is a thought. Every thought is an object. So whatever that I am thinking, all these thoughts are regarding the various objects, emotions and a theme. But the theme by itself is not a thought. The theme rising and falling. Where? In consciousness. In the beam of the light of consciousness, you may call it that way. When I become aware of that object, awareness of an object is called a thought. So objectless awareness is no more a thought. It is pure consciousness. So, who carries or supports all these thoughts? Where consciousness is not, there is no thought possible. Objects or consciousness functioning upon the objects and illuminating it is called a thought. All these prabhava pralayasthatha, all these are rising in my beam of light, a consciousness. They rise and they fall. This play is called the thoughts. The thoughts project, and I experience the world outside. If thoughts are quietened by chloroform, all right, where is the world outside? Even sleeping, where is the world outside? Where is your body? Where is your wife and the fourth child? Whom you love the most because he's recently arrived. Other three, terrible, inconvenience. This is a new one, therefore I love you most. Okay, where is it? Where is your money in the bank? Where is your job? Where is your pride and of possession or pride of performance? Everything gone. Why? There are no thoughts. If I at that time tickle you, mind has come up. Why did you do that? Did you see that I am sleeping? Do you know who I am? You are only a guest here. I am the owner of it. No, in my house, I can't. All that has come to you by thoughts. Where the thoughts have emanated, the mind perceives the world of plurality. Where the mind is ended, plurality is ended. This great consciousness is the very medium in which thoughts arise, exist, play out and disappear. This is so in my bosom, it is so in your bosom, it is so in all bosoms. My thoughts projected are my activities. Your thought projected is your activity. All of us are acting in the world. Therefore, this entire universe of dynamic activities are all arising in him, existing in him and disappearing. Where he is not, others become more active and bury the thing. Think of it. Look at that and that angle. All these are given only that the mind and intellect's attention be shifted in that direction and hold it. What is this consciousness? Where thoughts are not disturbed. Or when the thoughts are coming, it is only fluctuations or flutterings in consciousness. The student whose mind has become purified, vasanas are reduced and their dissipation to the world outside is curtailed, such people will be able to steadily to hold the mind's attention in that direction indicated here is called mind at contemplation or meditation. Prabhava pralayasthatha matta.
Mattah parataram nanyat. Mattah parataram nanyat. Kinchidasti dhananjaya. Kinchidasti dhananjaya. Mayi sarvamidam protam. Mayi sarvamidam protam. Sutre manigana iva. Sutre manigana iva.
Mattaha, than me, other than me, parataram, higher than anything nobler, nasti. There is nothing nobler, higher than me. Carefully. Because the human intellect, we are now trying to understand with the intellect. We are not trying beyond the intellect, with the intellect. Oh, all these are lower nature. Aha. And that is a higher nature. Oh, this lower has risen from that. Aha. So he is the father and these are the children. Now Swamiji, only one more doubt. Yes. God's father, who is he? He is father, admit. Unka baap kaun hai? Now the teacher points out, Mattaha, more than me, parataram nasti, there is nothing nobler. I was and everything came in me, existing in me and disappearing in me. With reference to that which is coming, we say temporarily that Bhagavan is the cause and this is the effect. And what is his cause when you are asking? You are asking with the intellect, isn't it? When you reach there, you have transcended the intellect. The instrument with which you ask the question is no more. So this question is not resolved or solved, but this question gets dissolved. Not solved. Solved is only when the question remains. The questioner is no more. I am sure you are not listening. Okay. In your early childhood, you must have asked, every child asks this riddle. Is the mango tree or the mango fruit? Which is the cause? Which came first? Whichever you answer, you are, daddy, you don't know. The mango tree was the father. If you say, he say, daddy, you are. Without a mango fruit, a seed, how did the mango tree come? So the fruit was first. Now you say that next time when you ask, say fruit, how can the fruit come back to that? The tree must be there for the fruit to come. Chicken or the egg, which was earlier? These are things, they're riddles. And you get confused. And even today we have got a doubt about it, but we can't ask the doubt to anybody because they will say, are you a child or not? But the doubt is still there. Now you have to analyze. What do we mean by saying cause? And what do we mean by effect? Take your own case. Are you an effect or a cause? No, Swami. Why are you taking me? Because when I ask you about your life, you say that I am son of so-and-so. And then after half an hour you say that thus I became father of my children. Now I am confused completely. Are you a son or a father? Son is effect of the father. And the father is the cause for the children. You are cause and effect confused. There is nothing to confuse. Cause is earlier in time to the effect. This is the principle. That which comes afterwards in time is called an effect. So you, when I look at you against your past, you are an effect, son of your father. But when I look at you against the future, you are the cause of the future. The past is the cause for the present. The present is the cause for the future. You are now the present. Therefore, you are both cause and effect. Cause-effect is only the play of time. In that infinite, it is timeless and therefore cause and effect merge. There is neither cause nor effect. Cause and effect inquiry is only in the realm of time. For the intellect it is a valid question. Transcending the intellect, there is neither cause nor effect. Because there is no past or a future. It has become the essence of the present. Past and future and the thing, time is not there because the question answer time. The interval between thoughts. Thoughts have ceased. There is interval. So the first second also is ended. Time is, when the mind is still, time is transcended. When that time is transcended, time-conditioned concepts of cause and effect all merge. Creator and the created, the subject and the object, all merge together. So then the teacher points out that that state is one, having reached which there is nothing higher. There is no other cause or effect to be thought of. That is the destination, the acme of evolution. The state having reached which there is no more seeking The seeker disappears into the sought. That is infinite, eternal. Matta paradaram nasti. Other than me, a greater one is not there. Kinjit asti dhananjaya. There is none. Kinjit matrapi. There is nothing or none who is the greater than that. Hey Dhananjaya. Dhananjaya is one of the titles of Arjuna. A pet name. Hey Dhananjaya, please understand that this is the final goal. A state having reached which there is no more seeking. Utter satisfaction. The individual who the imperfect who was searching for perfection. They are unsatisfied which was searching for satisfaction. The discontented which was seeking contentment. That is a state of total contentment, total fullness, total satisfaction. Awake to that state of consciousness and realize. Matta paradaram nasti. There is nothing nobler than me. This state, the higher state. Kinjit asti dhananjaya. There is nothing, even an iota, ever there is anything other than me. The lower nature itself is only an apparent illusion. I alone. If you are a learner, then what is your relationship with these things? Where are you? I am just looking all over. Even Time magazine has not, any reporter has reported that it saw God passing through Poland. Right? May not be in this country, okay. May not be in my country. They are all God forbidden, okay. Through Poland was going. Siberia he was walking. You know? Nobody has ever seen it. Then where is he? What does he do? Is one of the most important and very famous lines of the Bhagavad Geeta. Mayi sarvamidam prodam. Sarvamidam. All this that you are seeing. Plant, animal, stone, plant, animal and human. All these plurality that you are seeing here in this world. Mayi, in me. Prodam are strung. Sutre Manigana Iva is a very, very famous and often quoted example. Simile. Just as sutre in a thread, Manigana, the pearls are held together. If the pearls are real, they are misty. It's only pearls are very clean and of the same size and shape only when plastic pearls. Real pearls cannot be of the same size because they are nature's products. In nature's product, variety is her trademark. No two leaves are the same, no two petals or the same flowers are the same. No two person is the same. Everything is unique. Real pearls, each one is a unique shape than the other. And they are misty. And the pearls we know, they can be held together only when a string passes through it. If a handful of pearls are there, there is no beauty. When they are correctly evaluated and strung together, the big ones in the center, then smaller ones on the side, and then hang it from a foolish neck. Stand apart 10 feet and enjoy it. Learn to forget how much you paid. That beauty, where did it come from? All of them held together like a bouquet, like a string, a garland, a necklace. Now when the thread is moving on it, Because of the mistiness of the true pearls, you can never see it through them. It is not transparent. Only plastic ones are transparent. Not only that it is not transparent, in between the pearls also you cannot see the thread. Each pearl sits on the other pearl. The Lord, the inner presence, is in all of us, and we are held together as a community, as a universe, as a cosmos, by this unseen string, just as different pearls of different shape and different sizes are all held together in the necklace by the unseen string. If it's unseen, Swamiji, how can I believe that there is a string? We don't blame you. If anybody asks that question, better don't answer. Just smile. You are right. It must be pasted there in her. All of them, how are they held together? There must be a string. What is it that is common in all of us? Our bodies are different. If all the bodies are the same, it would have been nice. You eat, I need not eat. Why? You are not hungry, I am also not hungry. Why? The same body. Bodies are different. Minds are different. I may be the most miserable man this evening, but your choice is not one mind, nor is the intellect one. But what is it that holds them all together? My mind, my body, my intellect, my. What? Similarly, yesterday's thoughts are not today's thoughts. Tomorrow's thoughts will change. Morning thoughts are different from afternoon thoughts. No two thoughts are the same, but all of them put together is me. What holds them all together? Is it not that I am conscious of all of them? I am conscious that this is my body, my mind, my intellect. These factors that hold them all together and give us the impression or the experience of one individual entity. I, which was a child, then became the grown-up boy, then became the teenager, then became the middle-aged man, and now I am becoming old, which I don't want to accept. Who? Me. Your body changed, your mind changed, your emotions changed, your intellect changed, your thoughts changed. The environments around you changed. In and through all these changes, are you not conscious that it is all me and my life? What is it holding them all together? As though you never changed. My childhood, my youth, my old age. Is I am the same. But I went through all these changes. What is that one string or thread that holds all these lived experiences of moment to moment? That one essence, the consciousness. In the childhood I was conscious of the childhood experience, in the youth I was conscious of the youthful experience, in the middle age I was conscious of the middle age experience, in old age I am getting conscious of my present old age state. Is it not? I must have been conscious of my birth, and that is why I cried, some discomfort. And I shall be conscious of my death. This consciousness never left you. It was all the time present, holding all my experiences together, making it an integral life. There is one essence. Macrocosmically, I am trying to explain to you microcosmically, Vyashti, in your individual life. And look at the totality also. The one life that thrills all living beings. The one consciousness that illumines and provides all the knowledge at the different levels in all individuals. Because of him, this is a cosmos and not a chaos. Everything implicitly obeying strictly the scientific laws. The glory of man is only that we discovered the laws. But you and I never gave the laws. We are not administering the laws. Think. Our glory is only we discovered. It was covered from humanity. You discovered. You opened the fridge and got a glass of milk. But who put the milk there? Don't worry about that. I got it. I discovered. Mommy and Daddy can get out now. Sonny, how will you eat? Shut up. Now I know the secret. I have discovered. What? Whenever I am hungry, I will open the fridge. Milk will be there. This child better. Who put it there? That is all philosophy. Don't confuse me. I don't want to understand all that. Confusion. Whenever I am hungry, I shall open it. And there you are. Similarly, how are you living? It's a chemistry of the body. The God is not necessary. Chemistry of the body. Suppose you don't breathe. No, I will breathe. What gives that oxygen the ability to... that is another chemistry. Suppose air is not there. You did not put the air there for you to breathe. Suppose air is not there, then what? Swamiji, that is all philosophy. Whenever you stagger him, he will say, I can't understand, it is all philosophy. Honestly, if you sit back and think of it, he is ever present everywhere. And he holds the whole thing in a beautiful cosmos. Just as when one thread, all the inherent beauty of each pearl is brought out in their combination. It passes, the same thread passes through and through every one of them. Sutre maniganaiva. Just as the thread may be unseen, but a garland of flowers, master the thread. To hold them together, of different colors, different textures, different varieties, different species, but all of them put together. The artistic beauty of that bouquet or of that garland, how is it held together? By a string. Hey, but I don't see the string. Whether you see it or not, there must be a string. Thus, this great universe is all protam, is all threaded together, strung together in me, the pure infinite consciousness, my higher nature.